Yeah, well, you might want to wash your hands a little better than. Oh, hi everyone. Welcome back to Victor Writes, Victor Reads. Today we have a very bathroom-filled adventure with each other. So I have just wrapped up the 10-part Needle of Hemlock Hollow series. Hopefully you have gone through and checked out all those videos or headed over to Medium and followed at Victor Yako and checked out my stories there. But we are going to get out of the spooky season stuff and talk about going to the bathroom, which, if you know me, is something I love to do. So let's just jump right in with the definitive guide to rating public restrooms around the world, because AAA and Foders don't have the guts. And this was published in the Haven publication on Medium, which is focused on comedy. A luxury restroom circa 1824. The one universal truth about travel isn't about the sights or the food. It's about the need to use restrooms. I, a 45-year-old man of profound urinary experience, have traversed this spinning orb not for culture, not for adventure, but for the inevitable restroom pit stop. Here's my definitive, unquestionably accurate guide to public restrooms from across the globe, covering everything from airport horror shows to five-star bathroom havens. Let's dig in, metaphorically speaking. Airplane bathrooms, the mile-high sardine can. So this is our first review criteria. Let's start with the aviation lavatory, a place where dreams and occasionally limbs go to die. Have you ever wanted to perform acrobatic feats while also trying to urinate? Welcome to the airplane bathroom, where every visit doubles as an impromptu Pilates class. For the brave souls flying coach, entering one of these flying shoeboxes is like aiming a hose or peach at a miniature red Solo cup in the hands of a frat party attendee. Key features: sink the size of a hamster's water dish. Toilet paper is as soft and absorbent as single ply sandpaper. A mirror that forces you to confront how bad you look after being crammed next to a guy who doesn't believe in personal space for 6 hours. Rating: 2 out of 5 plungers, because at least there is a door. All right, let's move on to our next category: gas station bathrooms, the roulette wheel of doom. Stopping at a gas station bathroom is like rolling the dice in the worst kind of casino. Will it be a spotless gym with hand sanitizer that actually dispenses liquid? Or will you walk into a scene straight out of a horror movie where you're afraid the soap is just diluted hand lotion? The answer lies in the trembling hand that turns the doorknob. Special mentions: somewhere off I-80 in Nebraska, the unexpected Cathedral of Cleanliness. This rest stop was so pristine I considered moving in. Not a single graffitied stall or unidentifiable floor puddle in sight. There were actual paper towels, an endangered species in the world of public restrooms. Other special mention: a truck stop in rural Alabama. The bathroom experience was biblical. Not in the God loves you way, but more in the Sodom and Gomorrah sense. There was a distinct feeling that something died there long ago and was never resurrected. Rating: 4.5 out of 5 plungers for Nebraska, a sanctuary. 1 out of 5 plungers for Alabama, a tragedy. All right, next category. Let's go to train station bathrooms, the literal crapshoot of train travel. Train station restrooms. They sit in that mystical realm between the claustrophobic nightmare of an airplane bathroom and the unpredictable horrors of gas station stalls. You can never tell if you're going to get an elegant station bathroom like at Gare du Nord in Paris, where I half expected a butler to hand me a monogrammed towel, or an abyss of filth like formerly named Penn Station in New York, where you're better off just holding it forever. Pro tip: avoid eye contact at all costs. If you accidentally lock eyes with someone leaving the restroom, you'll be forced to acknowledge the shared trauma of your decision to use this bathroom in the first place. Rating: 2 out of 5 plungers overall for the rare cases where it's functional. But if we're talking Penn Station, just use the sidewalk, honestly. Fancy restaurant restrooms, the throne rooms of the elite. There's something magical about a fancy restaurant experience. It's the closest most of us will ever get to feeling like royalty. At Le Maurice in Paris, the bathroom was so lavish, I'm pretty sure I'm now technically French aristocracy. There were fresh orchids, mood lighting, and hand towels that cost more than my entire wardrobe. On the other end of the spectrum, there's the one fancy restaurant where the food is plated like artwork, but the bathroom looks like an afterthought. If you've ever been to an upscale bistro in Brooklyn where the walls are adorned with faux rustic wood and the bathroom feels like a janitor's closet, you know the vibe. Rating: 5 out of 5 plungers for Le Maurice, 2 out of 5 plungers for that sad bistro, which thinks putting a mason jar of daisies on the counter compensates for a broken hand dryer. Store bathrooms, the retail gauntlet. Nothing says I value my shopping experience like a department store that doesn't make me question every life decision when I walk into their restroom. Nordstrom has famously excellent bathrooms, so good you might not even need to shop after your visit. On the flip side, the bathroom at Walmart feels like the background of a true crime documentary. Quick ranking: Nordstrom, a luxurious oasis with full length mirrors, soft lighting, and soap that doesn't smell like regret. Walmart, the haunted house of public restrooms where the floors are perpetually sticky and you can't be sure whether that's water or something else. I'm sure it's something else, actually. Rating: 5 out of 5 plungers for Nordstrom, negative infinity plungers for Walmart. There is no redemption. All right, almost there, folks. Interstate rest stop restrooms, the gathering place for road warriors and coffee victims. Ah, the interstate rest stop, that magical land where the weary travelers of the road unite in a shared quest to relieve themselves and wonder aloud why they paid $8 for a coffee that tastes like asphalt runoff. Here you'll find a delightful cross section of humanity: families in matching vacation t shirts, truckers with a faraway look in their eyes, and the occasional lone traveler who clearly hasn't seen civilization or a functioning razor in days. Why did I call myself out there? The bathroom itself, it's always a little too large and echoey, like a gymnasium that's given up on its dreams. The floor is a treacherous blend of water, soap, and something else that no one dares identify. There's always a line, but that's mostly because the automatic sinks have unionized and refuse to dispense water unless you wave your hands like a malfunctioning marionette. Key features: the toilet seat covers are stock but never actually fit the toilet properly. They end up as origami nightmares clinging to the bowl. The hand dryer, a lukewarm breath of air that somehow makes your hands wetter than they were before. So freaking gross. And a community bulletin board next to the sinks that's basically Craigslist for people who want to sell their slightly used RVs and rehome exotic pets. Got an alligator for you. Still, there's something undeniably communal about these stops. Maybe it's the collective fatigue that binds us together, or maybe it's just that we've all agreed to pretend we don't notice when the toilet paper dispenser runs out. Whatever it is, you can't help but feel a sense of camaraderie. We're all road warriors here, just trying to make it to the next rest stop without our car's transmission giving up in protest. Rating: 2.5 out of 5 plungers. A place where your soul might leave your body for a moment, but hey, at least they have vending machines with $5 granola bars. And finally, here, folks, we've got the Restroom Emporium, where dreams and nightmares collide. Finally, we have at the pinnacle of the restroom experience, the Restroom Emporium, a completely made up store by me. Imagine, if you will, a grand showroom lined wall to wall with gleaming toilets. One aisle is a tribute to gas station restrooms, the toilets chipped and faucets leaking. Another aisle is a nod to airplane bathrooms, complete with a chair you can sit in to pretend you're too tall for the space. But the crown jewel? A 5-star restroom, the kind of bathroom experience that includes a personal bidet and a golden hand towel warmer. Here, you can wander freely and compare yourself for yourself what it's like to go from the lows of a highway rest stop in Wyoming to the dizzying highs of a luxury hotel in Dubai. There's even a guided tour led by a man who has allegedly never used a restroom anywhere outside of Switzerland. Pure class. In the grand, absurd theater of life, it's not the places we go or the sights we see that define our travels. It's the bathrooms we're forced to endure. Whether you're squeezing yourself into an airplane cubicle, wading through the horrors of formerly known as Penn Station, or luxuriating in the gold plated restroom of a Parisian hotel. I like my Parisian voice. Remember this: public restrooms are the great equalizer. We all have to go. Some of us just get to go somewhere with better hand towels. And with that, folks, I will leave you with a rating. Public restrooms overall, 2 out of 5 plungers, because in the end, no matter where you are, there's always the faint chance that someone has clogged the toilet. Please follow Victor Yako for all your toilet related literature needs. Head on over to Medium after you subscribe to my channel here and follow at Victor Yako over there. Or send me an email at vwvrmanagement@gmail.com and let me know if you've got any requests for what I should read next. Thank you all. You may now be dismissed to use the restroom. Don't forget to wash your hands and sing your ABCs the whole time. And I will be back. Goodbye. Have a great rest of the day. I miss you already. I'll see you soon.